Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to yet another session of hospitality sales. The topic that we are going to discuss today is banquet hall and what should be the sales and marketing department's approach towards selling the banquet halls to the customers. My name is Chavi Sahai, and I work as an assistant professor at AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Pune. So, the learning objective of today's session are first, to learn about the sales and marketing approach for banquet halls and to learn various strategies that banquet managers should adopt to help sell the banquet halls. So, first, we come to the banquet halls. What do we mean by that? Banquet, the term means a formal, large feast or a meal. Okay, often involves main courses and desserts. The meal tends to serve a purpose such as a gathering, ceremony, or a celebration. A banquet hall is a room in the hotel where these large formal meals are presented. So, banquet halls are a classic choice for events. So the owners and managers of these venues, they have it very easy to bring in the guests to their banquet halls because the hotels, they have big names, big brands, people know about them. So people easily come to a hotel for banquets, unlike some other non-traditional spaces. Catering sales people use a number of different strategies to sell food and beverages. While most catering sales result from the conventions, meetings, etc., sold by the various properties, marketing and sales office, catering department specifically, the salespeople related to that, in a mid-size to a large property are responsible for selling their banquet spaces to the local meeting planners or event managers and other clients, along with the sales and marketing department of their other hotels that belong to the same chain. So, how do we do that? What should be the approach of sales and marketing in selling the banquet halls? So, first we come to, you have to highlight, as a banquet salesperson, we have to highlight what makes your space unique or our space unique. We have to let the customers know what you can offer them, others can't. No private event space is the same. Okay, so all the spaces, according to the location, according to the decor, will be all different. So you have to take some time to let your customers know that what is special that you bring to the table. If you can, you should include both the photographs of empty venue spaces when there are no chairs or no setups, and also when the entire setup is done, so it is easier for the guests to compare. You can have these pictures put up on your website, your social media channels, because that is the most in thing nowadays in terms of marketing. So the customers can envision the party that they plan to hold at your venue, whether it's a stage or you can accommodate a live band at your location. Maybe you have a very unique view from the banquet hall. You have a very beautiful view of the skyline of the city. You have to capitalize on these certain unique selling points and then sell it to your customer. You have to highlight any character or any personality that goes with your banquet hall. For example, you may have a very beautiful chandelier, maybe it's an imported one that has come from some other country. You have to highlight that. Maybe you have a very beautiful painting which has been done by a very famous painter, so you have to try and highlight that to the customer. Or any special stone that you have used on the bar counter, small things like that, but you have to let the customers know. The next strategy that the sales and marketing department adopts is that they go after the repeat business. What do we mean by that? We should have a strategy for booking the repeat clients. It is very simple. We have to provide such a phenomenal level of service that the Guests have no desire to go anywhere else. They should be so satisfied with your service and the banquet that they have at your place that they are going to be coming to you again and again. The easiest way to do that is by being smarter, working smarter, and not just working hard. You have to send the past customers that you had booked last year maybe an email, a reminder. So we had the event, you had the event at our place last year, so what are you planning this year? Can we help you in any way? Small things like that, they generate the interest of the customer in coming back to you. We can offer them incentives like a free bottle of champagne. We can offer them some discount so that they are more inclined to come and book with you their banquet event. It also helps the customer who may be, at the last moment looking for a banquet space, and if you help them in any way, it builds a good rapport. Next, we have to show off your event menus. Means that whether you are your private event space offers good food, exceptional food in house, or you work with various caterers, you have to make sure that your customer knows about it. If the hotel has a restaurant, you can include the menu of that restaurant also as a special menu for the guests in the banquet space. If maybe the hotel has hired the services of an outside caterer, you can offer the guest that menu as well, because sometimes the guests prefer things like, for example, food which has no onion and no garlic. We have clienteles like that. So you have to make sure that if the hotel is not able to provide, we hire an outside caterer and we facilitate the menu planning for the guest. Prospects always ask about food options when they come to your venue. So having all this information ready would really help. You have to update your website also regarding all this information. What are the various menus that you can offer? The past successful event menus also you can showcase. You can highlight it on the website, as well as when an in-person inquiry comes or a guest comes to your banquet, you can show it to them. You are not just in business for managing stellar events. You are also there to attend to clients' needs. So we have to take care of that. There are many types of menus that the guests are looking for nowadays. Okay, so we have to make sure that all the food options that the guests are looking for are available in our hotel. And in case we don't have anything specific available, we should be in touch with some caterers who can make it available to us. So we have to make sure that the food options are easily accessible for the guest. Next, we come to another strategy, that we have to make your clients feel special. Everyone likes to feel special, right? So what's something creative that you can offer your clients that will encourage them to have their banquet held at your hotel? For example, one way we can do that is by allowing our guests maybe an access to a treasure room, so to say, where we keep some special decorations, some special kind of things, which is generally we charge the guest for that. But if in case we are trying to woo the customer, we can offer them those decorations, etc., free of cost, just because they are having a huge event at your place. It can have things like candles, vases, decor props, things like that. So you have to be very creative. These things are not very cut to order. So depending on the client's needs, we have to adapt, and we have to make sure that we sell it to the customer and make it very attractive for the customer to book the event with our hotel. Next strategy that the sales and marketing adopts is that you cannot be afraid to ask for referrals. However big the party or the event industry may seem, it is actually really small world. That is because there's a lot of networking which is involved when you work with potential customers, guests, vendors, etc. So you have to take advantage of these professional relationships, and you have to ask for business referrals from both the vendors who come and do your maybe for example a vendor would be somebody who does the flower decoration, or a vendor would be somebody who comes and builds the stage, or somebody who does the audio visual equipment, gives to the hotel on hire for the guest usage. So all these people will be your vendors, things that you get from outside. Okay, so we have to ask for a referral from both our vendors as well as the guests when they are very satisfied with the service that we have provided. So we can ask them for a referral. Referral means you, please sir, you refer our banquet hall to other people in your company, in your family, things like that. So if after one successful event, we might get 3 or 4 such referrals from the guest, and we may have more people coming in for hosting the banquet. Getting the guest feedback is very important. We have to take advantage of social media. We have to ask for online reviews, and we have to spread the word about our business. Word of mouth is very, very important. Most successful and long lasting method of marketing is word of mouth publicity. When people praise your banquet or your hotel. Next strategy we come to is we have to make the booking process very easy for the clients. Okay, so nowadays event management softwares are available which help you and the guest at the same time in booking the event. The easier it is for someone to book an event at our venue, the more likely it is that you will close the deal, means the guest will have it in our banquet. This event management software plays a very vital role in increasing the banquet sales. Clients should have a platform for hosting events, and at the same place they should be able to send and receive proposals, as in maybe they are looking for a specific rate or a specific menu and various other services. They should be able to make their payments. They should be able to communicate with the hotel very easily, all in one place. Okay, so they don't have to route through many people, like telephone exchange, then reception, and then coming to the banquet hall. Using this software helps the guest to get in touch with the hotel, specifically the banquet sales, all in one place. Planning an event can be a very daunting or a difficult process. So we have to try and make our processes very easy for the guests. So the process of booking the event also should become so easy that the guest feels delighted even before the event has happened. And then the exemplary service, the exceptional food that we are going to bring in will delight the customer even more. And we will probably have a loyal customer for many years to come. So these are the various strategies that sales and marketing department across the hotels they employ to sell the banquet spaces. In the lectures subsequent to this, we will discuss various other strategies that the hotels employ to sell the banquet sales. I thank you all for listening in today's session. Please follow the link which is given in the description box and attempt the quiz. I would also like to give credit to the following sites from where I have sourced pictures and some materials for this presentation. Thank you all.